Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. It's like a practice session on arrangements. So it is a foundation builder sheet practice exercise sheet on arrangements. So see here question number 1 to 4. Read the following and solve the questions based on it. First one. See here, a resort has 6 rooms, A, B, C, D, E, and F. How many rooms it has? 6 rooms, A, B, C, D, E, and F. 6 rooms are there. Rooms A and C can accommodate 2 persons each. Room A and C can accommodate 2 persons each. The rest of the rooms can occupy only 1 person. Only 1 person. 8 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, W, and X are to live in these rooms. Q, T, and X are females. Q, T, and X are females, while the others are males. So if you see here, 6 rooms are there and 8 persons are there. In 2 rooms, you can have 2 persons each. Okay, and in the remaining rooms, remaining A, B, C, D, E, F, out of 6, 2 rooms, you have in total how many? 4. A and C have 2 persons each. Now, please see. What is given? Q, T, X are females while the rest are males. Rest are males. Persons of different genders can be put together in the same room. Persons of different genders, male and female, can be put together in the same room. In the same, cannot be put. So in a room, there cannot be 2 females in a room. Persons of different genders cannot be put together in the same room. What does it mean? It says that 2 women or 2 men can live here, but 1 man and 1 woman, 1 man and woman can't be here. 2 persons of different genders cannot be put together in the same room. Q, T, X are females. Q, T, X are females. No man is willing to live in room C or room F. So here, room C or room F, no man. So here it is women only. Here both are women only. Both are women only. Because here in room C, you need 2 people. 2 are women only. 2 are women only. This can be understood. No, and in F also, there is no man. So in F also, you have a woman. P wants to live alone, but does not want to live in room B or room D. It is not room B, not D. So what it can be? P wants to live alone, but does not want to live in room B or room D. So P can be here or here also. P can be here also. We don't know P is a male or female. S needs a partner. S needs a partner, but is not ready to live with U or W. S needs a partner. So S can be here or S can be here. S needs a partner, but is not ready to live with U or W. X does not want to share her room. X does not want to share her room. So X stays single and she is a female. because your her is given. That's the reason you must have X here. So now you can say it is X, it is P. Now these two are females. These two are females and Q, T, X are females. So this is X. Definitely this cannot be S because the two females are there. They are Q and T. Q and T. Now S is fixed, Q and T are fixed, P is fixed and X is fixed. Now the remaining people whoever are there are U and W. So it can be U or W or it can be U or W. About their positions we cannot confirm. Who among the following will live in room E? In room E it is P. So option C is correct. Option C is correct. Next, which of the given statements is not needed to complete the living arrangement so far? So out of the 6, which can be dispensed with? So actually all are required. All are required. So all are necessary. All points are required to make this chart. So if any information is taken out, then the data will become inadequate. So now all points are necessary. Next, in which of the following rooms U lives? U may live in B or D. So B or D, so it is option D. Next, X lives in which of the following rooms? X lives in F. X lives in F. So question number 1 to 4 we have done. So arrangements in different what? So I hope it is clear. I hope everything is clear here. First one, right. And one more thing, see guys. Here two persons are there. Here S and R have to be there. S and R. Here two persons are there. Okay. Here two persons are there. And I hope now it is clear. Now next. Question number 5 to 8. Based on one more data. There are 6 different DVD players. There are 6 different DVD players PQRSTU. PQRSTU. Okay. These DVDs are kept one above the other on a shelf and belong to 6 different people A, B, C, D, E, F. It is not necessarily that the order of these DVDs and persons are same. Now see second one. The DVD of movie Q is kept between DVD of movie P and T. So Q is between P and T. Q is between P and T. It can be like this. Or Q is between P and T. It can be like this also. And DVD of movie S is kept between DVD of P and U. S is between P and U. S is between P and U means it can be like this. S is between P and U. S is between P and U. It can be like this or it can be like this. Next, the DVD of movie R is immediately above the DVD of movie T. So it is not satisfying because immediately above T you have Q. So I can say this is incorrect. Now I can say the DVD of movie R is immediately above DVD of movie T. So it is satisfying. It is satisfying. Am I correct or not? Sorry. Am I correct or not? The DVD of movie R is immediately above the DVD of movie T. Movie T. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U. Total we have 6 DVDs. Now C's DVD is kept on the top. So now if you see, we have arranged the DVDs. Now we have to arrange the people. C's DVD is on the top. So what you can say, this would be C. This would be C. A does not have DVDs of movie T and S. This is not A. This is also not A. Okay. The DVD of movie P belongs to F. This is F. The DVD of movie U belongs to neither B nor A. So U does not belong to B. U does not belong to A. This is not A, this is not A, this is not A. The only option for A is this one. Now A is also fixed. Now A is fixed. Now the remaining are B and D. Remaining are B, D and E. Now next please see, D's DVD is kept at the bottom. D's DVD is kept at the bottom means this is D. This is going to be D. Now the remaining are B and E. If it is not B, means it can be B or E, or it can be B or E. So any of these two can be B or the other can be E. So now this is the arrangement we have fixed. Now please see here, which movie DVD, which movie DVD belongs to A. A is Q. A is what? Q. So answer is option A. Then question number 6. Who owns DVD of movie T? Movie T, it can be B or E. It can be B or E. Next, 7th one. Who owns DVD of movie U? Movie U, it is D. Next, the DVD of which of the following movies is kept at the top? Which movie is kept at the top? I think it is R. Which movie is kept at top? It is R movie. So answer is R. R means option B. Option B is the answer. Now question number 9 to 13. See here clearly, question number 9 to 13. A, B, C, D, E, F, G are 7 persons who travel to office every day by a particular train which stops at 5 stations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively, after leaving its base station. Okay, now three among them get on the train at the base station. At the base station, D gets down at the next station at which F gets down. B does not get down either A. B does not get down either with A or F. G alone gets on. G alone gets on at station 3 and gets down with C after having passed one station. A travels between only 2 stations and gets down in station 5. None of them gets down in station 2. C gets on with F, but does not get on with either B or D. E gets on with 2 others and gets down alone after D. B and D work in the same office and they get down together at station 3. None of them get down in station 1. None of them get down in station 1. Please see here. Please observe here. Now we have stations. We have stations and get on, get down. These are the things we have. So who are getting on, who are getting down, we have to answer. So what are the stations we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 stations here. Right. So what is given here? Please see. 3 among them get on the train at the base station. 3 are getting on the base station. On the base station. Now, D gets down. The next station at which F gets down. Wherever F gets down, the next station D gets down. D gets down. So what can be understood now? B does not get down. B does not get down with either A or F. B does not get down. B does not get down with either A or F. Next, G alone gets on. G alone gets on station number 3 and gets down with C after having passed one station. After having passed one station, so here G getting down with C. G getting down with C. This is what is given. After having passed one station, A travels between only 2 stations. A travels between only 2 stations and gets down at station 5. A gets down at station 5. He is traveling between only 2 stations, means 4 and 5. So he is getting on in station number 4. Next, none of them gets on at station 2. None of them gets on station 2. No one gets on here. Okay. C gets on with F. C gets on with F. But does not get on with B or D. Okay. C gets on with F. But does not get on with B or D. So C and F are getting on, but not with B or D. Not with B or D. If C and F are in one particular station, they are getting on. In that, B and D will not be there. If B and D are there, then C and F will not be there. That is what is given. Next, B and D, where is that? E gets on with 2 others. E gets on with 2 others. E gets on with 2 others and gets down alone after D. Alone after D. E gets down alone after D. E gets down alone after D. After D. This is what is given. Now B and D work in the same office. B and D work in the same office and they get down together at station 3. So B and D. So E is after D. So E is here. E is here. E gets down with 2 others and gets down along after D. After D. Okay. Next, B and D work in the same office and they get down together at station 3. It is already used. None of them got down at station 1. None of them got down at station 1. Yes? None of them got down at station 1. So here we also have one more base station. We also have here one more base station. That one I have not represented here. The other is base station. Now please understand here. Now where is A, 4th one? What about 5th one? 3 among them get on the train at the base station. 3 have to be get on in the base station. 3 have to be on base station. Base station nobody will get down, right? So D gets down at the next station at which F gets down. So D gets down in 3rd. So F gets down in 2nd. Okay, D gets down at the next station at which F gets down. So F gets down here in the second station. G alone gets on in station 3, already used, and gets down with C having passed one station, already used. A travels between only 2 stations and gets down at station 5. None of them gets on at station 2, already used. Now C gets on with F. C gets on with F but does not get on with B or D. With B or D. So like nobody will get on here also. Right? Now please see here. Please see here. Now the remaining people are C, F, B, D and E. So definitely it is given that E gets on with 2 others. So E must get on in the base station with 2 others. Those 2 others can be CF or BD. Here in the first station it can be CF or BD. Okay, this is the final arrangement. Now please see here, at which station does E get down? E get down in 4th station. E get down in 4th station. So 9th question, option is C. Then 10th question, at which station do both C and F get on? Both C and F get on. You cannot say both C and F are in base station or first station. You cannot say. Whether it is first or base, you cannot say. So answer is none of this. Next. Question number 11. At which of the following stations do B and D get on? Do B and D get on in which station? It also you cannot say. It can be base station or first station. Next, after how many stations does E get down? You have to see here. After how many stations does E get down? So 1, 2, 3. So you can say after how many stations E get down? E get down. So the answer is after 4 stations, because E is getting on in base station. E is getting on in base station and he is getting down in 4th station. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 stations, he is what? Getting down. Now, question number 13. At which station maximum people get down? Maximum people get down at which station? So we have to again go through the chart what we have drawn. At which station many people, most of the people get down. Most of the people get down in which station? Actually it is station number 5, A, G, C. Am I correct or not? It is asked for most of the people get down. At which station maximum people get down? At which station maximum people get down? So the answer is 5th station. 3 people, A, G and C. So option is B. Once you form the chart, the arrangement chart, answering is not a difficult task. You can just complete the answers in just 1 minute. All the arrangement is done. Now see, question number 14 to 17. Question number 14 to 17. Data we have 3 men, Tom, Peter and Jack. 3 men, Tom, Peter and Jack. And 3 women, Elijah, Annie and Karen, are spending a few months at a hillside. They are to stay in a row of 9 houses. There are 9 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 houses. Which are facing north? Which are facing north. Each one living in his or her own house. 3 men and 3 women, total 6. And there are 9 houses, and there are no others staying in the same row of houses. Each one living in his or her own house. There are no others staying in the same row of houses. So what you can say, there will be 3 vacant. Yes or no? In total you have how many? 3 men, 3 women. Okay, and 9 houses. Following are the details given regarding each of their houses. Annie, Tom and Jock. Annie, Tom and Jack do not want to stay in Annie house, which is at the end of the row. So Annie, Tom and Jack do not want to stay in any house which is at the end of the row. End of the row means this one. This is Annie. This is Annie, Tom and Jack do not want to stay in any house which is at the end of the row. This is not the end of, this is the end of the row. This is the end of the row. This is one end, this is the other end. Now let us see, let us read, thereby we will get some clarity. Elijah and Annie are unwilling to stay beside any occupied house. So what does it mean? Elijah and Annie are beside a vacant house. When Karen, Peter and Jack stand facing north, Karen finds that houses of both Peter and Jack are on her left hand side. So from third one, houses beside, when Karen, Peter and Jack standing facing north, Karen finds that houses of both Peter and Jack are on her left hand side. Between Annie's and Jack's house, there is just one vacant house. Okay, next. Between none of the girls occupied in the adjacent houses. The house occupied by Tom is next to the house at the end. So the house occupied by Tom is next to the house at the end. House of P is at one of the ends. Tom is beside Peter. Okay. So please see here once again. So here we have in total how many persons? 6 persons. 6 persons, 9 houses, all facing north. So the house occupied by Tom is next to the house at the end and house of P at one of the ends. So I am taking P as here, then T would be here, or P is here and T would be here. This is one possibility. P can be here, T would be here, and P is here, T is here. These two possibilities are there. None of the girls occupied the adjacent houses. So here see, P is 3 men and T is 3 men. None of the girls occupied the adjacent houses. P is plus, T is also plus. And it is given that between A and Jack's house there is just one vacant house. Between A and J there is one vacant house. So you have in total, now Jack is a male. Jack is a male and Annie is a female. So Annie cannot come here. Annie cannot come here. Annie cannot come here. Annie cannot be at the extremes, at the end of the row. Annie cannot be at the end of the row. Elijah and Annie are unwilling to stay beside occupied house. When Karen, Peter and Jack stand facing north, Karen finds that the houses of both Peter and Jack are on the left hand side. So what does it mean? Karen finds that the house of Peter and Jack are on left hand side. So Jack is to the left of Karen. 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 This is between Annie's and Jack's house. There is only one vacant house. Between Annie's and Jack's house, there is only one vacant house. Elijah and Annie are unwilling to stay beside any occupied house. So Annie is beside a vacant house, and Elijah is also beside a vacant house. So Elijah is also a vacant house. So here Annie, here you can say Elijah, here you can say vacant. This is vacant, this is vacant, this is vacant. So now I hope it is satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already have arranged 2. So these last 2 has to be J and K. J and K. J and K. And what is given here? What is given here? Elijah, J and K, this is vacant. This is vacant. And here this is A. This is vacant. And this is E. This is E and this is vacant. Vacant. So Elijah and Annie are unwilling to stay beside any occupied house. So Annie, beside Annie, there is the unoccupied house. Okay, and beside Elijah also there is a unoccupied house. Both unoccupied house. Now everything is satisfied. Now this is the arrangement I can make. Tom is beside Peter. Tom is beside Peter. From the last 2 things when I started, I have got like this. Why I have not taken P and T here? P and T here because it is given that J is to the left of K. J as well as T. So J and P are both are left of J and P are both are left of K. Left of K. So if I take TP here, then J would be on this side. J would be on this side, so that won't be satisfied. It won't be satisfied. That's why I have taken P and T here. P and T here. Now question number 14. Which of the above statements can be said to be redundant? So which is not required? Which is not required here? None of the girls occupied the adjacent houses. This is not used anywhere. None of the girls occupied the adjacent houses. This can be dispensed. This can be dispensed. So you can dispense this one. Option D. How many of them occupy houses beside a vacant house? Beside a vacant house, how many people are there? Beside a vacant house, 1, 2, 3, 4. So answer is 4. Answer is 4. How many are there? 4. 4 means it is option C, na? It is actually 4. How many of them occupy houses beside a vacant house? So answer is actually 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3. This should not be like this. These numbers should not be there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 4. The answer is next. Which among these statements is definitely true? Definitely true. Which is definitely true? Annie is between Elijah and Jack. So Annie is between Eliza and Jack. Is it correct here? Correct. Annie is between Eliza and Jack. At the most, 4 persons can occupy houses on either side of them, which is wrong. Tom stays beside Peter, which is correct. So 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are definitely correct. Next, question number 17. If we number all houses from 1 to 9 and assign the house of P as number 1, then the house numbers of how many people cannot definitely ascertain. So see here, all numbers all can be ascertained. So here, how many cannot be definitely ascertained? So everybody can be ascertained. So answer is none of this. Answer is none of this. I hope it is clear. Okay, when we start numbering from Peter's house to from numbering 1, how many cannot be ascertained means all can be ascertained. The next one. Question number 18 to 20. Please see here what we have. Mr. Sinha has 6 children. Pankaj, Ravi, Santosh, Tipu, Vikash and Prakash. They all were born on 13 November, but each boy was born in a different year during 6 consecutive years. It is also known that Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Next, Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikash. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikash. Next, Prakash is 2 years older than. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Pankaj was born either in 2002 or in 2003. Pankaj, it can be 2002 or 2003. The oldest member of the group was born in 2000. So consecutive years they were born. All 6 members. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004 and 2005. Okay. Now, please see here what is given. Pankaj is elder to Santosh. Pankaj is elder to Santosh. Pankaj was born either in 2002 or in 2003. Pankaj may be here or may be here. We don't know. And Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Means Santosh can be here, Santosh can also be here. And Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. So Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. So Prakash is 2 years older than. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. So where you can have Prakash? Prakash, you may have here. Okay, and Prakash you may have here also. Prakash here means then here you will get Prakash. Prakash can be here or here. Okay. Next, the oldest member in the group was born in 2000. And Prakash can also be here. Prakash can also be here. Different data is given. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. So we have different possibilities here. So we will just see the questions and accordingly we will see. Right. Which of the following could be a correct list of the group from the youngest to oldest? So if you see here, what is the answer? Question number 18. Youngest to oldest. Who can be the youngest? Please read once again and try to answer. Here, it's a kind of difficult arrangement. So using the second statement, Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. So Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash means we can eliminate here option B. Because yes, Ravi is younger. Yes or no? So option B is we can eliminate this one or not. Which of the following could be a correct list of group from the youngest to oldest? Youngest to Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikash. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. But here in the first, youngest to oldest. So it is said that Ravi is younger, which is wrong. So first one is wrong. We can eliminate the first one without making the arrangement as a chart format. We have to answer because see, making a chart is very complicated for this one. That's why I am trying to use the information and the options. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash, but here Ravi is younger given. That's why I am eliminating option 1. What about C option B? See here, what else we have? Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu, but here they are successive. There is only 1 year gap, they said. But in the options we have Prakash and Tipu only 1 year. But in the information we have Prakash is 2 years older. That's the reason option B and option C can also be eliminated. The only option left is option D. Prakash is 2 years older to Tipu and Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikash. The oldest member of the group was born in 2000. So from this, what you can say from this, this is the order means Ravi is the eldest. Okay, youngest to eldest. Youngest is Santosh and eldest is Ravi. So option A, B, C cannot be the answers. And Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Satisfied. Ravi is elder to both Tipu and Vikas. Satisfied. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Satisfied. So all the informations are satisfied in option D. So I will go with option D. Option D. Next, question number 19. Question number 19. If Pankaj was born in 2000, if Pankaj was born in 2002, if Pankaj was born, it is given that Pankaj has born in 2002 or 2003, then which of the following is definitely true? Definitely true. So please see here. Now we have different years: 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. In these 6 different years, consecutive years, they are born. And it is given that Pankaj was born in 2002. In 2002, Pankaj was born. Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Elder than Santosh. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. Prakash is 2 years. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu means what are the possibilities you have? This Pankaj here is fixed. So if Tipu is here, then Prakash would be here. Prakash here, Tipu here. Possible? Or Tipu here, Prakash here is possible. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because this cannot be Prakash. Because already it is fixed as Pankaj, so it cannot be Tipu. So if it is Prakash, Tipu has to be this one. If it is Prakash, Tipu has to be this one. And what else you have? Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu. Pankaj, already the oldest member of the group, was born in the year 2000. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. So there, it is a possibility we have. So one possibility is what? One possibility is Prakash, Pankaj, Tipu. The other possibility is Pankaj, Prakash, and in 2004, can you have Tipu? No. Is it possible? It is not possible. Tipu would be here. If Pankaj was born in 2002, then which of the following is definitely true? Definitely true. Ravi was born in 2000. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. Ravi, so this is Pankaj. So Prakash, Pankaj, Tipu, and it is given that Prakash is 2 years older than Tipu, satisfied, and Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. So Vikas has to be this one or this one. So Ravi must be here. Ravi must be here. So this can be the arrangement. Or if Prakash is here, Tipu is here. Now what we have? We have Prakash is here, Tipu is here, Pankaj is here. Pankaj is here, and Ravi is elder than, Pankaj is elder than Santosh. Pankaj is elder than Santosh means definitely Santosh has to be here. Santosh has to be here, and then Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikas. So Ravi is elder than Tipu and Vikas will come here. So now in both the arrangements, Ravi was born in the year 2000 is correct. Is definitely true. Is definitely true. So answer is A. Answer is A. Now question number 20. Question number 20. If Prakash is the eldest child, if Prakash is the eldest child, so if Prakash is born in the year 2000, then 2001, 2002, it is Tipu. And 2003, it has to be Pankaj, because Pankaj is either in 2002 or 3. Now 2004 and 5, we have to see. If Prakash is the eldest child, then which of the following is definitely true? So Prakash is, which of the following is definitely true? Which one you can say is definitely true? Ravi was born in the year 2001. So it is given that Ravi is elder than both Tipu and Vikash. Tipu and Vikash. So Ravi must be here. Ravi must be elder than Tipu, and Ravi must be elder than Vikash. So one of these two has to be Vikas, one of these two has to be Santosh. So because Pankaj is elder than Santosh, out of these two, it can be Vikas or Santosh. It can be Vikas Santosh, it can be Santosh Vikas. But it must be Ravi. It must be Ravi. So Ravi was born in the year 2001. It should be definitely true. Definitely true if Prakash is the eldest child. So this is how we have to think and arrange the things. So this is for today's session on arrangements. Okay. Today's session on arrangements. We'll do our next logical reasoning session on distributions. Okay. Thank you so much.